like a smaller brand tutorial where I use a bunch of different products from smaller brands that are really kind of trying to make it on their own. So they're not affiliated with any other larger companies like Sephora, Nordstrom, Macy's, stuff like that. They are trying to completely do their own thing, and obviously because of that they're a lot smaller. Like Jeffree Star is his own brand, and I have a bunch of other ones that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So I just really wanted to show you guys these products. I recently did a haul and I was so impressed with these products when I tried them. I will link the haul up above. But I'm so impressed with all of these products. There's not one thing that I'm disappointed with. So I think that these are some really great brands that definitely I recommend trying out if you haven't, especially the eyeshadow I'm going to be showing you guys. So good. But yeah, so if you would like to see how I created this makeup look and the products and companies that I mentioned, stay tuned, and everything is listed down below, by the way, just in case I forget to mention that later. Everything's down in the info box, all the websites and the products that I use. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the eyes today, and what I'm going to do first is actually put down my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer as my eyeshadow base today, and kind of like the primer. I'm doing this because I really want to mute out the veins I have on my eyelids, so that's why I'm doing this. Alright, so now I am going to go ahead and just set from the crease up to the brow bone with a translucent powder, and that I'm going to be using the LunaTICK Cosmetics Labs Mystifying Mattifying High Definition Micro Finish Pressed Powder. And look at this packaging, you guys. I haven't torn off the little front part yet from the mirror. Oh, it's so satisfying. Look at this packaging. It is a freaking Ouija board thing. And then you open it up and there's your product. So it's just so cool. So I'm just going to set from the brow bone to the crease. Alright, so now for eyeshadow, we're going to go ahead and go into my LunaTICK Cosmetics Labs eyeshadow palette. This is a customizable palette, so on their website you can choose which eyeshadows you want to put in your palette. And I will link above my haul video that I shared these products with you. So this is a gorgeous palette. I chose all of these colors because I didn't have anything like these, and I wore them recently when I went to the zoo with my fiance, and I was just obsessed. I was so impressed with the pigmentation, the quality. They're just so good. So I'm going to recreate that look that I did that day, and we're going to start out first with this matte orange shade, and we're going to use this as the transition color. Like, look at the pigmentation. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Like, look how pigmented that is. That's one little swipe there, and they just blend so beautifully. So I'm just taking this and I'm putting this as my transition shade, so I'm putting it in the crease and above the crease. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take a little flat brush, and I'm gonna go into this gorgeous shimmery taupey shade. And I'm going to be packing that all over the lid. And this is my favorite shadow in this palette. Alright, so now I'm going to take a base shadow brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to be dipping into this deep dark cranberry shade that's on the end here. That one. And I'm going to put this on the brush, and then I'm going to go right in the outside corner with it. And I do like to pull this out and do kind of a wing shape or a cat eye shape, where I just kind of pull it out towards the corner and then bring it into the crease and blend it with that transition color. That's just what works really well for my eye shape, to kind of lift the hood on the end. And then I'm just going to take the brush that I used with the orange and really blend that out on the top here, just to blend those colors together. And it does not take much effort at all to blend these. These shadows are just so good. Now what I'm going to do is go back in with my MAC concealer and just clean up underneath the eye and clean up my little cat eye because I am going to be putting the purple shadow underneath my lash line. And I want to make sure this is nice and cleaned up before I do that. Alright, so now I'm going to take a little pencil brush and go into the matte purple color. And I'm going to take this on the under eye into the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that, the last color that I haven't used yet, this one here. And just take it on a shader brush and kind of blend out that lower lash line. We're going real smoky down here. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, and I am going to mix it with this Manic Panic Dream Tone foundation. This is my white foundation that I mix with foundations that are too dark for me. Really, really good trick if you ever have that issue. If you're pale like I am, or you just bought the wrong shade, you can definitely save it using this Dream Tone stuff. So I just take a little drop of it. My dog ate the pump, so I have to kind of like take it out this way. And just mix it together on the back of my hand and apply it to my face. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set that all again using my LunaTICK Cosmetics powder here. Now for highlight today, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with this shade right here, and then I'm going to be doing a little bit of bronzing with this shade over here. Oh, actually it's the opposite. I'm always confused because the Anastasia shades are different. So actually contouring with this one because it's much more cool toned, and bronzing with this one because it's warm toned. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this pinky powder here, and I'm going to set my under eyes and also set right underneath the contour line just to clean it up a little bit. This is a really nice like pink powder, so it works really well to brighten the under eyes on fair skin tones. I think a lot of fair skin people think that you should go with like a yellow powder, and unless you have a yellow based skin tone as a fair person, which is not quite as common as the pink skin tones, you should really be going for a pink powder under your eyes because that helps brighten. Alright, now for cheeks, because we got so much going on the eyes, I'm actually just going to use this Clinique Cheek Pop in Nude Pop. Very, very basic nude blush because I just don't want to overwhelm everything. Now before I move on to the rest of the face, I am going to go ahead and do my brows real quick because they're driving me crazy. And I'm going to use my favorite brow product today, which is the BH Cosmetics Brow Pencil in medium. Alright, for eyelashes, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and go in with this Blinc mascara primer on my lashes, and then I'm going to apply my Covergirl Supersizer Fibers mascara over the top. Now we are on to the last few steps, which are highlight and lip products. And for highlight, I am going to be using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Mint Condition. This is the green one, and I'm going to be showing you guys how nice this can look on your skin. I know a lot of people probably shy away from the fact that it's green, but it's such a beautiful, like, gorgeous highlighter, and it's so creamy, and you could really blend it out onto the skin and make it look gorgeous. You just have to know how much to use and how to use the product. I find you definitely want to use your finger with this product. I haven't found a brush that I really like the way it applies this. to make it look as pretty as that, because that's like sheared out with a finger. That's just, it makes it look so much better. I think you really need the warmth from your hand as opposed to a brush. So what I'm going to do first is I am actually going to apply this to the inner corner of my eyes, and this I am going to use a brush for because I do want it more intense and really kind of packed on there. So I'm just going to use the flat shader brush that I used for my eyeshadow and just kind of pack this on the inside corner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it using my finger and just dip my finger in there and start applying it to the cheekbones. And all I'm doing is just kind of like dabbing it on like this. And it makes it so that, like, yeah, it's going to be a bright ass highlight. But it makes it so that it's not like powdery looking. It doesn't look like it's sitting on top of the skin, but rather it looks like it's part of your skin. You can really blend it in with your finger, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. And you can literally go as light-handed or as heavy-handed as you want with this product. Obviously, the more heavy-handed you go, the more you can definitely tell that it's green. Okay, so now I do have a ton of lipsticks I want to show you guys. Obviously, I can't wear them all, but I did want to show you them in this video at least. Two of them first are from LunaTICK Cosmetics, and these are their bullet lipsticks. So they're shaped like bullets, really, really cool. So I have two colors here. This first one here is Cinderhella, and it's a really gorgeous, like fuchsia purple. Really, really beautiful. This lipstick formulation is really high quality. It's very, very like silky feeling. It feels balmy. It's just really, really nice. It's got a little bit of sheen to it, so it's not a completely matte formula, but it sits on the lips beautifully and it lasts a long time. These ones that I have especially, I don't know if all of them do that, but they do stain. And then this next one that I have here is AK-47. It's actually kind of like a taupey-purple color. It's very similar to the eyeshadow that I picked, but without the shimmer, obviously. Looks like that. It's super, super creamy as well. Love both of these. And that was AK-47. The next lipstick that I have to share with you is the one that I'm just going to put on my lips for you guys. This is from House of Dolls, and I'm sure you've heard about this if you watch Jaclyn Hill or Nicole Guerrero. This is She, and it is just a beautiful, absolutely beautiful nude. It's like a really perfect mix of pinky peachy nudeness, and I think it looks good on everyone's skin tone. For me, I don't look good in peachy nude lipsticks, but if they have just the right amount of pink, they look perfect. This is a gorgeous nude on me, so this is the one I'm going to put on so you can see what it looks like in a very pale skin tone. Alright, so this is what She looks like on the skin. It is just that beautiful nude color, and I think it's just perfect. It looks so good on so many skin tones, and I love it. I've been looking for a very long time for that perfect nude, and I finally think that this is a good one. And then I also wanted to talk real quick about these other lipsticks that I got. I am doing a swatch video of these. These are from Black Moon Cosmetics, and these are liquid lipsticks. As you can see, here's the box that they came in. And they're really, really gorgeous liquid lipsticks. This packaging is to die for. So pretty. So it's like an ombre packaging. This is one of the red ones that I got. This one is called Sanguius, and they are longwear liquid lipstick formulations, and they are a very, very moussey texture. So this is one swipe of that. They are really like nothing I've ever felt before because they're so moussey in texture, not at all liquidy. The one thing about it is they do smell terrible. It's not an overwhelming smell, like it's unmanageable. It's just if you sniff it, it's not the best smell in the world. They're not scented. This brand is also cruelty-free and vegan, so that's awesome. Alright guys, so here's the completed makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much. Have a great day.